Today we are going to see how to divide fractions, right? So dividing fractions is similar to multiplying fractions, but there's a rule that we should keep in mind. What is the rule? The rule is keep, switch and flip, right? Say for example, we are given a fraction, right? What does the question say? We have to divide this fraction. So this is the fraction a by b. We have to divide this by c by d. So we have two fractions, we have to divide them. So the first rule says keep. So keep the first fraction as it is. So a by b remains a by b. The second rule says switch the division sign to multiplication. So we are switching. So divide to multiply, switch this. And then the third rule says flip. Flip means take the reciprocal. If this is c by d, this becomes d by c. So c by d becomes d by c. This is the meaning of flip. Right, so keep, switch, flip. So if I apply this process here, so a by b remains a by b, divide becomes multiply, and c by d becomes d by c. So this is the answer. So we have converted this problem of division to multiplication, and we already know how to multiply two fractions. Let us see through some examples. The first question we have is 2 by 3 divided by 3 by 4. So we'll apply this rule here. So the first step says keep. So 2 by 3 is keep, right? We keep it as it is. Then the second step says switch. So this divide becomes multiply. And the third step says flip. Flip means this 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3. We have to take the reciprocal. So this problem changes to 2 by 3 multiplied by 4 by 3, right? Now, so 2 4s are 8 and 3 3s are 9. So 8 by 9 is the answer. Since this is a proper fraction, we don't have to simplify or write it to mixed fraction. Let us look at another example. We have 3 by 5 divided by 2 by 3. So we keep the same rule in mind. So 3 by 5 is keep, divide becomes multiply, and 2 by 3 becomes 3 by 2, which is flip. Right, so 3 3s are 9 and 5 2s are 10. So 9 by 10 is the answer. Right. Just like multiplication, we have some special cases in division. Right, what are those special cases? Let us see. Now I have 6 by 8 divided by 3 by 4. I have to divide these two fractions. Again, we'll apply the keep, switch and flip rule. So 6 by 8, divide changes to multiply, 3 by 4 changes to 4 by 3. Now if I go by the conventional method, what we'll do, 6 4s are 24 and 8 3s are 24. Right. Now they have 24 in common, so I'll divide both of them by 24, so I'll get 1 by 1, which is 1. What is an alternate way to solve this? First of all, we check whether 6 has something in common, right, with the denominator. So 6 and 8, do they have something in common? Yes, they have 2 in common. So we divide 6 by 2, so we'll get 3. We divide 8 by 2, we'll get 4. Now we'll see 3 has something in common with 4. No. 3 has something in common with 3. Yes, 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Right, now we'll see 4 and 4. They are having 4 in common. So 4 divided by 4 is 1 and 4 divided by 4 is 1. This is how we continuously divide the numbers or the numerator and denominator. Although this one may seem easier, this is very helpful when we are dealing with numbers, the factors of which are difficult to identify, right? So the answer changes to 1 by 1 multiplied by 1 by 1. So we multiply the numerator and we multiply the denominator. So 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 times 1 is 1. So this becomes 1 by 1. So 1 is the answer. Right, let us look at another example. 9 by 12 divided by 2 by 6. Again we keep the keep, switch and flip rule. So 9 by 12 multiplied by 6 by 2. We check, does 9 and 12 have anything in common? They have 3 in common. So 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12. Now we see, do they have anything in common? No. Does 3 and 2 have anything in common? No. Right, does 6 and 2 have anything in common? Yes, they have 2 in common. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 1s are 2. Right, so now what we'll do, we'll multiply the numerator with numerator. So this equation changes to 3 by 4 multiplied by 3 by 1, right? So which is 9 by 4. So it is an improper fraction. We convert it back to a mixed fraction, which is 2 1 by 4, which is the answer, right? If I had to solve this using the conventional method, what would I have done? So 9 6 are 54 and then 12 2s are 24. Then we keep on dividing by 2 and then by 3, right? And then we'll get 9 by 4 as the answer eventually. Then we have to convert this to a mixed fraction, right? So this method is very helpful when we are dealing with larger numbers or numbers who have a lot of factors, right? So this helps to quickly eliminate before even multiplying, right? And this is a very powerful method. You have to use this method in the current grade as well as when you go to higher classes. This will be used most of the time. Okay, so it is good to know this method.